This is the Metal Queens podcast. I'm Steve Richards. On this episode of the MQP, Stina Hammarström from the band Calling Karma, a female-fronted melodic rock band from Sweden, founded in late 2020 by a tight-knit group of family and friends, led by the vocals of Stina. They have a new single out, a cover song, Paradise. We'll talk about that coming up. But first, Stina Hammarström, newly married. Welcome to the Metal Queens
Yes.
podcast and
Hey,
congratulations.
thank you. And thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks for
How
being
are you?
here. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
We're going to talk about that new single, that cover song coming up. But first, tell us how Calling Karma came together. How did you meet these guys? I know you're married to one now.
Well, yeah. So we are a family band. It really started very casual. Me and my husband, we called my brothers just to get together and jam, do some rock covers, maybe play at some parties, and very simple. And I think maybe our second or third time meeting up, rehearsing, my brother, one of the guitarists, Jocke, he told us that he made an original song and wanted me to try some vocals on it. And never done, I've never written music before in my whole life, so we had zero expectations, but we gave it a shot, and out came Dynamite, and we were kind of surprised, I suppose. I think it turned out great. So all of a sudden, we had to come up with a band name and work on our image and social media, and that's where it went.
Speaking of band name, what's the story behind that name, Calling Karma?
Well, mostly my lyrics are kind of personal, about the big injustice questions in society, and the tough times. People are really bad,
Hmm.
and I like writing about them, both my own experience, but also others, relatives and close.
Did you come up with a name for the band?
It was Johan, my husband.
Yeah.
He's the one who founded it.
So, what is your story in terms of music? How did you get into music? Was it in your house? I know your brother plays music. Your parents influence you?
Yeah, well, my mother is a singer. She used to sing when I was a kid, and I remember one time she sang a cover from Nightwish, Over the Hills, and
Mm.
it was awesome. But also my brothers, of course, Jocke the guitarist and Johan the drummer. They've been playing my whole life. They they put in an electric guitar and acoustic drums in their bedroom, and they were playing in the house, so I've been forced to listen to them. And they've been playing in bands, and I've been their number one fan. They played on these small local stages, and I was at the front, headbanging.
Hmm.
I remember doing these homemade bandanas I cut up from bed sheets, and I wrote their band name. I was like 9 or 10 years old, and I was gonna make a fortune selling these on the concerts because my brothers was the coolest. And they've been playing hard rock. I remember them having these really dark growl, uh, death metal music, and I thought it was awesome. But myself, I've always been singing like soft ballads because I thought that's what my voice is suitable for. So I've never sang music that I really like, and I started music in high school, and that killed my singing interest. I had this kick-ass singing coach who really believed in me, but mentally I wasn't there.
Hmm.
So after high school, I quit singing, basically, until I met my husband who plays the guitar, and we wanted to sit down in the couch at the evenings and just jam together. And I started finding new registers and new techniques that I wasn't even aware of, and that made it fun again. and I was able to sing rock, which I'm into.
Stina, would you say Calling Karma, I know you're in a town north of Stockholm, has a Swedish sound, or do you see yourselves as more internationally influenced?
I would say we have a Swedish sound, I guess, because I we have a lot of Swedish influences. We do have a song who is half Swedish, half English. So we're trying to get some tiny bit of punk in our songs. So I would say more Swedish, but I have no clue.
Hmm. What's the metal scene like in Sweden?
It's huge, really. I have so many role models who are Swedish. You take Amaranth, for example. They are a great band, big female role models. I think it's a great place to start.
Yeah. Who are some of your other influences? You
Oh,
mentioned Nightwish.
yeah, Nightwish, Evanescence, Within Temptation,
Mm,
Paramore. There are a
yeah.
few.
Amy Lee comes up on here a lot on the
Yeah.
podcast as influences, and Paramore occasionally too. Your sound blends this raw rock energy with emotional depth too. How would you describe Calling Karma's music to someone if you walked up to you on the street, never heard the band before? How would you describe it?
I would say pop metal section. This heavy riffs, heavy drums meeting pop, clean voice. If you like Evanescence, I would say you like us.
This cover song that you released back in June, Paradise. What's the story behind this song? It was a Swedish pop band that originally did it, right?
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. It's a 90s dance hit. We all grew up to this. It was all over the place. The bus was huge, and I really wanted to do a cover, but we first had to create some of our own first because we don't want to be associated as a cover band. So we had to hold on to this for a while, and as as I got this pop voice, and I thought this was very suitable, and it was so much fun putting our own sound to it. And as a coincidence, the bus is now having like a comeback tour, so
Mm.
it's very fun. They played here in Sundsvall just last week.
And you guys put your guitars to it. It's a
Hmm.
badass version of a pop song called Paradise.
Thank you.
Check that out. Check it out on YouTube. Do you write your own lyrics and where do you draw inspiration from?
Um, from myself, from my friends and families. Um, like I said, I just started doing my own lyrics and
Yeah.
vocals. Um, so this is my songs are basically 30 years of experience, which I'm now trying to put in our songs.
And speaking of songs, what's the plan for later this year? Maybe an EP coming? Or are you just going to release? I know a lot of bands now I'm talking to are just releasing singles every couple of
Hmm.
months and holding off on a full EP or an album.
Mm. Well, releasing singles has been a great fit for us. Like I said, we all have families, kids, so we haven't had that much time. So I think that will be the case moving forward, maybe at least a year. But of course, our goal is to put together an EP or a full-length album. That would be awesome. But as for now, we are trying to get out on stage. So that's something we have to combine. We have to meet up and rehearse, and we want to go out on the bigger stage. So, but we have a few songs coming up. Maybe in a couple of months, 3 months, we'll have a release.
So more releases coming from Calling Karma. So what is the live show experience like with Calling Karma? I know you've only toured in Sweden. So you're looking to expand there too. You mentioned you want to get out more. So what does a live show look like for Calling Karma?
Um, well, I still want to say that we're a startup, so we are unfamiliar for many people, and I experience that they are happily surprised. I think I feel a connection with the audience, and especially now when we have Paradise, it's awesome to have people singing along with you, even though they haven't heard us before. So that's really great. We did a show this 4 days ago, and it was awesome. It was in a new city, both familiar and unfamiliar faces, and I think we have a great connection.
Mm.
They seem happy.
Where do you see this band heading in the next 2 to 3 years?
Well, I'm hoping we will get out on bigger stages, festival stages. That's where we're heading at. We are fully committed, and we want to get out abroad, Germany, UK. Just we're starting in Europe. We want to get out.
All right, Stina, we're going to wrap up here with 5 questions for Stina. Some fun questions here. Your favorite drink?
Oh, I would say, I don't know what it's called. Cloudberry mojito.
A
We have a
mojito.
place in, yeah. And this is a special one with cloudberries, and there's this place in Stockholm who makes them, and they're awesome.
Nothing like a good mojito, yeah. Favorite food?
Oh, barbecue.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah, good
I
steak.
live in the South in America, and yeah, the barbecue's great in the American South.
Yeah.
Dream collaboration for you or the band?
Mm, for me, I would say Tony from Sonata Arctica, for sure. Maybe for the band, I would say Melissa Bonney ad infinitum.
All right. If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
Um, my day job, I suppose. I work in business law, and I love my job. But I guess I would keep doing that.
In business law?
Yeah.
And finally, your favorite curse word?
Favorite curse word? Fuck. Yeah.
All right, Stina from Calling Karma. They have this new single, Cover Paradise, out now. They've got more singles to come. They're going to be heading out on the road too, and hopefully throughout Europe, beyond Sweden as well. They're based in Sweden, formed in 2020. Check them out, callingkarma.com for music and updates, and also Instagram, calling_karma. Stina, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me. Take care.
Thank you. And this is the Metal Queens podcast. I'm Steve Richards. Thanks for watching. Like it, subscribe to it, share it. Thank you.